It's called After Hours with the Comics. And the main thing is to give exposure to our headliner comedian, Tommy Sinbazo.
About that, please put your hands together for Mr. Tommy Sinbazo.
Anyway, how's everybody doing? Like, give it up for the comics you've already seen tonight. It's always like doing comedy. It's always weird how they bring you up to the stage, right? Because you don't want them to be like, this next comic, he opened for Dave Chappelle. He created the artificial heart valve. Like, you don't want the bar set so high, and then you come out like, here's some dick jokes, everybody.
But I'm going to give you the mic for some advice, Sidge.
Because when I started, I got a lot of advice too. I tried everything. I tried, because as a comic, you're trying to find your voice, the way that your comedy comes out of you. And the hardest thing to do on stage is to be yourself. But that's what your end goal should be. You're trying to give people you. And one of the hardest things in the world is try to be natural in front of a group of people. It's about an incident I had. Anyone here, what is that smell? Did I fart? I'm getting to that age when I don't know. Did that guy shit himself? All right? Thank you for letting me know it's not me. Isn't that horrible when you spend all day going, what the fuck is that smell? And then you get home and you're like, oh God, it was me. Oh, I rode the bus and everything. No, to answer that question, the worst I've ever been heckled is I got filmed for Comcast Comic Spotlight, and at the time it was a huge, it was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be on Comcast. So I invited all my family and friends. My mom and my sister sat at the table that the camera were at and heckled me the entire flight time. Right, aren't accents sexy?
Yeah!
Yeah, like if I had a British accent and I came up to you and I was like, hello there,
ladies.
How's about you and all sitting around back at you know those bloomers and Bob's your uncle, right? You're like, oh my God, drool, 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 right? You would turn into an Asian schoolgirl, and then your pubes would grow straight. No, but I did before. I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. When I was in the second grade, actually first grade, they asked all the students, they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I love dinosaurs. I love them so much. And I wanted to be a paleontologist, but I couldn't spell it. But I couldn't spell comic. So from that day on, I wanted to be a comic. And so when I got older, I tried doing, I did improv comedy for 8 years. In Baltimore, took classes in Chicago and everything. And all improv really lets you do is become comfortable with the uncomfortable. Are you from Baltimore? I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh my God, say something else. I feel like I'm watching The Wire. And then it's always the same two questions. She's always like, Baltimore, have you ever been stabbed? Do you have syphilis? Because that's all they know about Baltimore, apparently, is that we're the city that pusses and bleeds.
What's the best way to quit your job?
Send a dick pic to your boss.
Have you ever sent her a picture of your dick? No? Has any lady here ever gotten a pic, like some guy sent him a dick pic? You did? Do you still have it? Can I see it? Because, like, and that thing's been going on, it's sort of recent, that, like, the dick pic. What guy is, like, you know, laying there like, oh, my love, I shall send you a photo of how much thine heart bleeds for thee.
Awesome question, awesome answer. Guys, give it up for Tommy Sinbazo. Thank you for staying for After Hours with the Comics. Good night.